First, live, local. This is Fox 12 Now.
Hello, everyone. This is Fox 12 Now. I'm Greg Nibbler. As always, thank you for joining us. We are live streaming here out of the Fox 12 Oregon newsroom. We do this every weekday starting around 1 p.m. and we cover a wide range of topics on this show. So thanks for being a part of it. Don't forget to download the Fox 12 Oregon app on whatever platform you're on. That's a great way to watch this show and everything else that we do here. Today, we are talking about the Oregon Ballet Theatre and the new schedule, which has been announced. And we're going to go through that. We're going to talk about what's coming up. And to do so, we've got Dani Rowe, Artistic Director from the theater, joining us right now. And Dani, great to have you here on the show. And I think to start off, if you wouldn't mind just giving everybody a little bit of context and background about the Oregon Ballet Theatre here and this historical establishment that we have.
Absolutely, Greg. Thank you for having me. Oregon Ballet Theatre, we're in our 35th year, and we are a professional ballet company. We also house a wonderful professional school where we teach kids ranging from as young as 3 years old all the way through to adults. We also have a tremendous amount of educational programs where we visit schools throughout Portland, as well as our second company, which is our younger dancers that range from 15 years of age through to 21 years of age that tour regionally around Oregon. And we're located on the beautiful South Waterfront.
Wow, I mean, that's a lot of different programs that are going on all at once there. So this is something that really encompasses, I would imagine, a lot of different factions of the community coming in there.
Yeah, I mean, we are not just performers, we're educators, we're storytellers, and we're integrated into this wonderful Portland community.
I love it. Well, and Dani, let me ask you too, just being an artistic director, when did you know that this was what you wanted to do with your career?
Oh, I think it kind of happened by accident, a wonderful, happy accident. I visited Oregon Ballet Theatre as a choreographer, and I had the great opportunity to work with the beautiful dancers here. And it was such a joyful experience, and I fell in love with Portland. And so when the position became available, I took a chance and applied and was given the job, and it's been such an honor to be able to shepherd these dancers through their careers. It's a short career, but an incredible one.
What do you think it is about the Oregon Ballet Theatre of all these other theater companies that are out there that makes it stand out in that world?
Well, our repertoire, I think, is really interesting. We present what we call full-length ballets. So they're your more traditional story ballets, but we also present more contemporary works where we take risks, we experiment, and we show our audiences what ballet could be and can be as we enter into this next phase of the art form.
I love that.
Not every ballet does that.
Yeah, so not every company does that. So that's something that's unique then that people can experience, and just seeing some of those different styles, maybe different experiments. And talking about, opportunities to go see, let's talk about the schedule here for this year. So can you tell us just about what we have coming up on this?
I am so excited about the upcoming season. I'm kind of taglining it as familiar fantasy. I think the world can be an uncertain and sometimes scary place, and we can come to the theatre and just know that we can transport ourselves to something otherworldly, but yet at the same time we feel a sense of nostalgia and knowing. And so we start our season with Dracula, which is a wonderful production choreographed by Ben Stevenson. And Oregon Ballet Theatre has a really lovely history with Ben and his work. Dracula is a ballet that we have presented before and was wildly successful and loved. And so by popular demand, we are bringing it back, and it will be a wonderful lead up to Halloween, I think. So get your capes on, get your blood out, and come along and see that. We, of course, present The Nutcracker, George Balanchine's The Nutcracker, as part of our holiday season in December. A much beloved production, and our company performs it tremendously well, and we are also able to showcase our wonderful students, our young kids, in that production. Then we head into Valentine's Day with Sleeping Beauty, and this is a production that's choreographed by Christopher Stoll, who was actually artistic director here a few years ago. It's a beautifully rich production, and it really showcases our dancers' technical capabilities. Then we head into spring with Princess and the Pea, which is a ballet I choreographed. It's a complete reimagining. Think Dr. Seuss meets Hunger Games meets Wes Anderson, all in one ballet. And it was choreographed in collaboration with the Joffrey Ballet in Chicago. And we will also, alongside that, be presenting a wonderful work by George Balanchine, Rubies, which is jazzy and fun to watch, as well as another pas de deux by me. And then we finish the season with 3 world premieres at the RISA in Beaverton. And we've started a partnership with the RISA, which is really exciting. So we're expanding our reach and expanding our audiences. And these will be 3 contemporary works choreographed by Davide Occhipinti, Lauren Flower, who's one of our wonderful dancers, who's also a talented choreographer, and me again. I hope they don't get sick of me.
Well, I mean, obviously, you know what you're doing. You know what, and that's a huge, wide variety of shows within that. I have a question, though, just about the choreographing. How long does it take to choreograph something like that?
Oh, it depends. Some people take months, but generally for a long ballet, a full-length ballet, it could be about 6 weeks, 6 to 7 weeks. But for a shorter ballet, sometimes it can just be 2 weeks leading up to a show. Our dancers are remarkably gifted at picking up choreography. That's how they speak. So it's second nature to them, but still an incredible feat.
Wow, that makes sense that it's the language that they're speaking. So that does, yeah, I guess that does make sense. For people out there who maybe haven't attended an Oregon Ballet Theatre performance before, what would you say that experience is like for them walking in that door and seeing it for the first time?
Well, we present ballets at both the Keller Auditorium and the Newmark, and I can safely say that both theatres are welcoming. And once you enter into that auditorium, I like to think of it as almost like a cocoon. You are separated from the real world, the outside world. You can absorb yourself in the music and a world that isn't like anything else you've seen before. And what's so remarkably beautiful about any live performance, but I think especially dance, is that physicality, the way that these dancers just completely inject their bodies, inject themselves into these characters with every part of their being. And what you're witnessing moment to moment is so incredibly special because it can never be replicated again. It's not being filmed. It's just you and the person you're sitting next to experiencing that very moment, and it'll never happen again. It's such a live theatre to me is a way of bringing us all together, connecting, reminding ourselves how important community is and how important art is.
Wow, I love that. That's so true about live performance too, no matter what it is. It's like that is the one moment where this is going to happen exactly this way. Won't ever be like that again.
Never be replicated.
Wow, amazing. Well, Dani, for everybody out there who wants to get tickets, find out more, and especially also for the schooling side of things as well, the education side, what's the best place for them to go to learn more about all of this?
Please visit our website, obt.org. You'll find all the information there.
Perfect. And I assume that's where they can get tickets as well.
Yes. Absolutely.
All right, awesome. Well, Dani, thank you very much for joining us today. I really appreciate it and having this conversation. And congratulations on having this position too, that obviously you very much wanted to have, and now you've got it, and you're choreographing all of these things, and really amazing. So thanks for having some time to talk to us here on Fox 12 Now.
Thank you very much, Greg.
And for everybody watching, again, we are live streaming here. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be coming back throughout the afternoon, as we always do. Switching gears at 1:30, I'm going to be talking to the new co-host of Master Chef. So if you're a fan of that show, she's going to be joining us. We're also going to be talking to Portland State about some Japanese studies. If there's breaking news, we'll have that as well. So every day, a little bit different here on this show. But thanks for joining us. Again, we'll take a break. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Greg Nibbler. This is Fox 12 Now.